Hey, folks. Hey, Ryder. Let me just get myself together here. All right. Welcome, everybody, to Club Helsinki Open Mic. How are you, Ryder?
All right. How are you?
I'm doing all right. I'm floating around up here over Hillsdale.
I see
Uh,
that.
yeah. All right. So tonight we got all sorts of great stuff coming at you, new folks, old folks. Not old folks, but, you know, previous artists, I should say. I don't think we have any bona fide old folks on the show. We are going to be starting off tonight with Philip Brooks. Philip in the past has done past month or so has been submitting videos from Kulak's Woodshed. This is a little different. This is topical rock and roll. And our friend Cassidy A. Mays coming to us from Greene County with a little bit of video concerning Camp Now and its many projects, which include the great book it includes Crealitation, the Flying Human series. It includes an art show, a book series, an adventure tour, musical showcase, and so much more. So coming to you is Philip Brooks from LA and Cassidy A. Mays from Greene County, New York.
Take a look at the world around you. risk we take. Mother passed on New Year's Day. Oh, how things change when she up and left that way. Father was already gone. The dog left behind his son, while brother and sister carried on with just a call on December 25th. Hey, how you doing? I'm good, but I gotta go. God, that was quick. Watch the seasons changing, see the fireworks flying, feel your heart, it's crying. By and by, another 4th of July goes by and by. I guess it's time I finish this song and finally figure out where I went wrong. Or maybe it's more like where I went right. 'Cause there's gonna be a new sheriff in town, and I pray he brings us all to common ground, and then he brings us back around to what really matters now is that we all help each other somehow. Watch the seasons changing, see the fireworks flying, feel your heart, it's crying. By and by, another 4th of July goes by and by. Here comes the final verse, it's the one in which we lift the curse, and the little girls, they watch I Love Lucy upstairs in bed. There's no trauma in their head, they are safe and warm instead, 'cause we remembered how to bring the happy story to life. Turns out it's all gonna be alright, 'cause Lady Justice retakes her rightful throne. None of us are alone, we are all finding home in our beloved Green County now. We all helped each other somehow, it's just like Mama said we would, just like a good neighbor should. It's just like we knew that we could. Watch the seasons changing, see the fireworks flying, feel your heart, it's crying. By and by, another 4th of July goes by and by.
All right. Thank you, Cassidy A. Mays, for that. And Philip from LA.
Yes. Up next, we have Joe Rotowski and Layla McCullough. But before we go to that, we have a few chats. You can send us a message. This is live. And what you need to do is send it to us on our Facebook page or on the YouTube stream. So let's see who we've heard from tonight. Nia, good to hear from you. Nia's been sending us so many musicians. Shout out to Nia. Thank you.
Yes.
Wayne Sheridan is listening, and Alana Meredith. Hi, Lana.
Hello.
One of our wonderful musicians. We don't have a video from her tonight, but hopefully next week.
She gets to take a break once in a while. She got to take a break.
Yes, definitely. So, okay. So please, if you're watching and you feel like chatting with us, send us a little message. So Joe Rotowski is going to play a piece on the clarinet. This is an edited version. It's a piece by the 20th century composer from the Czech Republic, Karel Husa. The piece is called Relentless Machine, and Husa was born in Prague and immigrated to the US to study at Cornell when the Czech became a communist state in the 1950s. So Joe, yeah, he did actually perform this with his students at the Great Neck High School Orchestra, but we didn't have time to include that tonight. but we have him playing it solo.
Yes,
and
but
then,
I have a question for Big Joe Witowski, though.
oh,
I do. That question, and it's the same question I posed to you shortly ago, Ryder. And of course, you knew the answer immediately. The question was, what was the first state call made by the new president of the new Czech Republic, Václav Havel? What was the first phone call that President Havel made to a different country as president? Who did he call? I'll give you a hint. It was an American, but not somebody known as a political leader. I'm wondering if Big Joe Witowski knows the answer to that. I bet he does. Anyway, I'm sorry to interject, but I just had to do
no,
that.
it's a fun quiz.
Everybody should know this.
If anybody knows, please send us a chat.
Yeah,
If you don't know, then Cameron will tell you.
Yeah, yeah.
So after Joe Witowski, we're going to have, this is a very special treat, Layla McCullough.
Yes.
She's going to be playing the cello. She does also play other instruments, including the tenor banjo and guitar. She sings in English, French, and Haitian Creole. And
She's not from New Jersey.
She was born in New Jersey?
No, I said she's not from New Jersey.
Not from New Jersey. No, she is from New Orleans, or she is in New Orleans, now, based in New Orleans. And her songs ask big questions and demand big answers.
All right, beautiful, beautiful. Layla McCalla from New Orleans. I know just where she is too. She's at the in the bayou, about a half an hour outside of New Orleans, if I'm not mistaken. Last time I was down there, I took my daughter out for an airboat ride in the bayou.
Ooh.
Anyway, that's the bayou there. Yeah, there's a beautiful elevated pathway through the bayou. Wonderful video, and thank you, Joe Rotowski. All right, coming up, Gary Mazzola, old friend of mine, a songwriter in Tehachapi. Gary has Parkinson's and has been wrestling with that for a number of years now, and continues to fight the good fight and write great music and keep performing. This video is from a great live show that featured Gary's music, backed up by some of the best, all the best musicians in the area. And it was called Red Shoes and Blue Mustard, Blue Mustard being the name of the backup band. And it was a great night, and Gary webcast the entire show not long ago. And I think if you go on YouTube and search Red Shoes and Blue Mustard, you'll find the entire night. It was a huge night of music up in Tehachapi, featuring my buddy Gary Mazzola. And then we have the great Lila June. We played a video from Lila June about 3 weeks ago, I'm thinking. Lila is a Navajo and Cheyenne activist, European heritage activist, but of the activist in the Native American area. And she's a blogger and writer. She's many, many things, and including musician and poet. So this is another offering from the great Lila June and also the great Gary Mazzola from Tehachapi, California.
Saw her and she wants to spend some time with me, so we drove up to Topanga. Wasn't sure if this was reality. Took the steps to the front door. She let me in, there was no one inside. Will we find some magic in the middle of this mystery night, and the crescent moon is coming at last? Change will come and go just as fast as the night of the crescent moon. She's got a strange sense of humor. Say things that would pass me on by, but she finds me fascinating, and she never really told me why. She drops some names to impress me, gets a candle and turns out the light. Well, we started playing music, played straight into the night, and the crescent moon has come at last. Change will come and go just as fast as the night of the crescent moon. Oh, yeah. Cast in the shadow, we are blocking out part of the sun. Well, there once was a moment, all the things that we could have done, but I can still remember drove out of sight. The night is gone forever. But returning every time I see the night of the crescent moon. It's come at last. Change will come and go just as fast. Night of the crescent moon, it's come and gone. It will live forever in this song of the night of the crescent moon.
Traveler, running faster, warrior is born, battle to be won, past, trauma, future, hurt. I'm a child of the dirt and I'm ready to give birth, planting a dream, panting I breathe, running towards the future with a handful of seeds, stronger than greed, I am stronger than hate. I stand under the shades of trees planted so long ago, a product of ancestral love. I'm here because my elders dance in the sun, they would give it all up for us, and from day one it was practiced like religion to prepare for the ones to come.
We are here to give all our love to the ones unborn. We are here to give all our love to the ones unborn.
This is insane, living for fame, living for the next quarter, profits and gains. You forgot love, you forgot truth, you forgot how to live for a time beyond you. It's not about you, it's not about you. It's about the song that is traveling through. It travels through time, singers will die, but the song lives on through matrilineal lines.
We are here to give all our love to the ones unborn. We are here to give all our love to the ones unborn.
Open your eyes, open your heart, draining aquifers before they can recharge. We're not in charge, nature's in charge. Look to the stars, remember who you are. Stay humble or fall, we don't know it all, and we are not exempt from natural law. Live selfishly and the structure will fall, but if we live for those unborn, then the song will go on. So before you take a book off the shelf, take a look inside yourself. Answers come to you at light speed. I'm searching for knowledge that I can't find on a news feed. Knowledge found through intuition, knowledge found through fasting and dancing. This ain't superstition, it's ancestral tradition. So throw me the spear of wisdom, sharpened and sunlit. I'm giving my life to the oneness. I'm a warrior, I'm sun-kissed. I'm armed, but I'm harmless. Protecting cycles of rain and cycles of snow. Fighting for children whose names I will never know. I look up and read the messages written all across the sky. Messages telling us that it's time to evolve or die. It's time to live this life right, so that when our children look back, they look back with pride.
All right. Beautiful.
Yeah, thank you. Welcome back. We have some chats coming in. Zan sent us a special emoticon. Good to hear from you. David Grossman is listening, and we're going to play his video
Shortly. Yeah.
And let's see who else. Alana is still listening. Thank you. Nia and Jane Schaefer and Joe Witowski is listening. And what does he say?
All right. Does he have the answer?
He says, I think Alana was unable to send a video this week because I know she is in the middle of rehearsing her acting students for. Okay, he doesn't have an answer to our question about.
Can I just say the answer?
Yes.
Okay. All right. The question was, what was the first official phone call of President Václav Havel when he became president of the Czech Republic? The answer is Frank Zappa.
What?
Yeah. He called Zappa for advice because George H.W. Bush and Dan Quayle wouldn't recognize his government, and he called Zappa for advice. It's a great story. You should read. Anybody who's interested in Czech history should read that story. All right.
That's fun.
Enough about
Thanks,
that.
Cameron. So next up we have Kebmo. He's from Nashville, Tennessee, and he is one of our top shelf virtual open mic performers. We're so honored to have this submission from him. He sent it in to us, and he is an American blues musician, 5-time Grammy Award winner, a singer, guitarist, songwriter. He has been described as a living link to the seminal Delta blues that traveled up the Mississippi River and across the expanse of America. And he describes his style of blues as postmodern blues, and it's influenced by many eras and genres, including folk, rock, jazz, pop, and country. It's deeply expressive, highly personal music. So what an honor. Thank you.
Wonderful. Thank you for submitting.
Yes, and then we do have a video from David Shepard Grossman, DSG, and this is a piece called by DSG and the Limit, which is a band he has played with. And the only message he has for us this week is, it all started for me when I was born.
That's right. Deep words from David Grossman coming to us from the couch in LA.
And I remember when I was a kid, sometimes we had to go to church all day. We go to Sunday morning service, afternoon service, and if things was really crazy, we go to an evening service. And but nonetheless, this feels like evening service because morning is gone, afternoon is gone. We're in the evening now, and it's Sunday. We got a lot of stuff going on, and it's testing our faith right now, testing our will to have hope and positivity. But I think this pandemic is hopefully it's a positive pandemic and a peaceful pandemic, something that we all learn from it after this is all said and done, because we will get to the end of it, and the end will be a new beginning of a whole new age of awareness, unprecedented, unseen by the planet so far. So we'll play this little song. If your problems won't go away and you're worried night and day, hand it over. Get on your knees and pray. And if you're sick, feeling low, got nowhere to go, hand it over. Get on your knees and pray. Hand it over, hand it over. Give it up, give it over, hand it over. Get on your knees and pray. 'Cause ain't no mountain you can't climb, no answer that you can't find. All you need is a hand to hold. If I hear your body the spirit like the way. Hand it over. Get on your knees and pray. Oh, hand it over. Hand it over. Give it up. Give it over. Oh, hand it over. Get on your knees and pray. Get on your knees and pray. Get on your knees. Oh, oh, and just pray. All right.
I was thinking about the time I had and went down so well and woke up so sad. In the morning the birds would sing, I'd be out so cold I never heard a thing. Driving home on the wrong side of the road. Looks like the moon is sinking. There must be someone else up drinking. I wish you knew what I was thinking when I fell in love. When I fell. All the times I had to learn which house was yours, which way to turn, and which bed in the house was yours. Walking in wrong rooms, knocking on wrong doors, waking up wondering where I am. She went to work and left me alone. I'd have stayed maybe if I'd have known. Said I should make myself at home. I wish you knew what I was thinking when I fell. When I fell. I was thinking about the time I had. It wasn't all that good, it wasn't all that bad. Borrowed bedrooms, borrowed phones, never paid one bill, never slept alone. I wish you knew what I was thinking when I fell. Wish you knew what I was drinking when I fell. Wish you knew what I was thinking when I fell in love. When I fell. Fell in love. When I fell in love. Oh. When I fell in
All right. Thank you, David Grossman, coming to us from LA, and Kebmo coming to us from Tennessee. Yeah. So you getting a little weather over there, Ryder? We had a little. You disappeared, then you came
It
back.
disappeared. It's
You
the
guys-
magic of the weather.
Yeah.
The weather overpowers technology, which is cool.
Yeah.
I
Well, I'm looking
think
down on Greene County right now, and yep, I see it. I see
we
it.
need that. We need something more powerful than us,
Wow.
in my opinion.
Well, I think a lot of people would agree with you on that. All right, coming up next, we have Bad Kitty. Great name, right, Ryder? And Ryder
Great
knows about
name.
bad kitties and good kitties.
This is a good one.
It's a good one.
This is a very good one. Hieronymus.
Hieronymus.
Now, the bad kitty, Persephone, is so bad that I can't find her.
I see. Well, Ryder, you've been called a good kitty and you've been called a bad kitty, I imagine, over the years.
Yeah.
Perhaps. All right, without any further ado, Bad Kitty with her funky, funky keyboard guitar.
So yes, we are back. We're trying to keep it a nice, short and sweet open mic, virtual open mic tonight, so that people can watch the presidential debates.
Yes.
Starts
at 8:30, right?
8:30. You can watch it on YouTube. You just Google presidential debate, or you can watch it on Democracy Now, which, if I'm going to watch it, that's where I'm going to watch it, because I think it's a great news station. So
Great Amy Goodman.
yes,
Yeah.
very intense, very
Yes.
serious, but bringing it all home always.
That's right. All right.
So next up we have Tesso Somak,
Yeah.
and he is an anti-colonialist word slam artist.
I would say, among other things, yes, indeed.
Among other things, he's from Los Angeles. He's a Chicano poet and a 2009 Oscar-nominated activist. He's been published. His poetry's been published in many different journals. So this is wonderful to have him and his outlook on the world and politics. And after that, we have Martha Redbone, and she has a song called Rumble, and it's actually part of a film project. An example of what the documentary Rumble, The Indians Who Rocked the World, is all about. It's about Native Americans and Europeans and African Americans, and how everyone contributed to the development of popular music and rock and roll.
Right on.
Yeah, so today I'm going to do a piece titled Magnificent, and I'm ready to roll. Let us pull ourselves from the deep dark well of fear and cowardice. We will be poised to abandon our lonesomeness, prepared to endure lengthy lockdowns, remote working, close our businesses down, and maybe be handed the awful insult of being laid off. We will be forbidden visits to the elderly relatives in nursing homes, unable to see our sick in the hospitals, and in some cases, be born with the bad news of death, remain unable to mourn the passing of our loved ones, and linger in the limbo of mourning. We will have to endure the tsunami of lies and the booster, clownish, clamorous cheerleading of open up, send the kids back to school, play ball. It's going to just disappear. Look at the stock market. Unemployment is down. The ideology of magical thinking lies in the assembly, projecting onto ourselves a dark well of fear and cowardice and inadequacy of someone who doesn't believe in themselves, the failed entrepreneurial disruptor who never believed in his ability to influence others. Absent is the leadership from the front wearing masks in order to save lives, even if you don't like it. 20 million lose their jobs, and they're asked to live with less, but he won't get off the golf course, won't stop redesigning the rose garden. 200,000 dead and no letters of condolences, no attendances of virtual funerals, no shared sacrifice, and ultimately, no respect. Society cannot be studied as a phenomenon of the natural sciences because society is not nature. Every social symbolic order fails to constitute itself as a closed system. The social reality is subject to be must recognize itself in the collective imaginary, in the signifiers made available by discourses, the ideological identifying images and signifiers made available are no longer harmonically coherent. They fail to resonate the discursive moments and unable to connect with a semblance of stability and coherence. Our enduring surrogate limbo constitute us in a choice between a meaningless existence and an alienated one in subordination to a non-coherent social symbolic other. Wanderlust, the signs of our own existence outside ourselves in a discourse that is at once dominant and indifferent, only the alienating subordination. The pandemic subject is forced into a symbolic order, one that can't be occupied by social reality that is not properly speaking to the experience of the subject at their moment. So the boosteristic ideology and authority without truth, the necessary structural illusion to get people to believe that the truth can be found in the discourse. The precise mechanism of transference. Transference is the meaning behind the stupid, traumatic, inconsistent fact of the discourse. The pathological effects of ideology is that it operates as an invisible binding force. In ideology, in short, is a kind of make-believe. Even in the face of overwhelming evidence to the contrary, some will continue to believe in whatever it is they believe, simply because it is too traumatic to accept a new existential reality. Ideology has the effect of a false consciousness, a simple unconscious refusal, inability to believe or live otherwise. So we find ourselves in the failure in power at its most absolute, the power to motivate ours, the power that motivates someone to give their lives for another. We end with a magnificent narcissist who even fails at that. How do we forgive ourselves?
So I'd like to give a shout out to a couple of people. I'd like to give a shout out to my compadre, Papa, who's got his feet up at the moment in Cape Cod. And I just wanted to say hi to him if he happens to be watching open mic tonight. Let him know I'm thinking about you. Hope to see you back here soon. Also, my compadres in the high plains of New Mexico, where Lila June is from. Honeybone Brown, living out there on the prairie. Also, my friends up in Northern California, around Santa Rosa. I know some of you had to evacuate, and I hope you're safe and okay. I guess it's pretty bad up there around Santa Rosa and Sonoma County, and I'm
In Colorado too.
our love, all of us here at Club Helsinki Open Mic and Club Helsinki, to everybody out there. Stay safe. Right, Ryder?
Yes.
All right, so coming up next, we got local Club Helsinki Open Mic hero Lex Gray and her band, the Urban Pioneers, coming at you from Greene County, New York, over there where Ms. Ryder is and Dandy.
Oh, speaking of Greene County,
yeah,
Dust Bowl Fairies, which is my band, will be playing it's actually in Woodstock, which is not quite Greene County, but it's the neighbor. And Friday night, we're celebrating the completion of our album. The album's called The Play Garden. You will be able to download it on Friday, and you'll be able to stream it later in the month. And we have a video coming out too called Candy Store. So the teaser will be out on Thursday. So if anybody is listening in the Hudson Valley or the Woodstock area and you want to join us, we'll be at Colony Woodstock outdoor stage from 7 to 9 on Friday with the full band. This is the only time we've played all together since March.
Yeah, please come out, everybody, and support our local artists and our local fairies, our Dust Bowl Fairies at the Colony down in Woodstock on October 2nd. They got a great thing there. They got the social distancing happening and the distance, everything great. The beer garden thing going outside the stage. It's wonderful. So come on down and support the venue and support the artists and all that good stuff. There's still good stuff out there in the world. Right, Ryder?
Yeah. Yes.
All right. Is that it? Is there anything any more Dust Bowl Fairy news?
Nope.
That candy store video is going to be great, man. I can't wait to see it.
Yeah, it's actually features many people in our local community, including Randall, who is our fabulous technician. Shout out to Randall. He makes it all work.
Yeah.
Makes it all happen behind the scenes. So I look forward to sharing that with everyone.
Yeah, I can't wait to see it. All right. So coming up, we got Lex Gray and the Urban Pioneers coming to us from Greene County with a new effort on their part, a new submission. And in honor of the debates, we figured we'd jump back to our old pal Roy Zimmerman with his hit internet sensation. Last I heard, it had 70 million views between Facebook and YouTube and all the other stuff. A lot, 70 million. I bet it's up to 80 million now. It's been a while. Anyway, it is Roy Zimmerman's wonderful song, Vote Him Away. So Lex Gray from Greene County and Roy Zimmerman from the West Coast.
About the things that I once knew. I don't really care about what I was supposed to do. I don't really know about the mysteries of the mind. Really go seeking nothing if I don't know what I'm trying to find. I wanna stand up and shout it, stand up and shout it, stand up and shout it. Oh, shout it out loud. I wanna stand up and shout it, stand up and shout it out. Toiling and the crying of everybody every day. I don't understand the spoiling of the world, the earth under our feet and everything sweet today. I don't understand the demons that crawl inside at night. Light.
In the White House, the mighty White House, the liar tweets tonight. In the West Wing, the self-obsessed wing, the liar tweets tonight. Exotic liar. He says, hush you doctors, hush reporters, hush you science nerds. Look, my ratings are through the roof when I just say happy words. Everyone can get a test. It's just the flu. It's a hoax like all the rest. A left-wing coup. We've got lots of PPE. The cupboard's bare. It's Obama's fault, you see. The buck stops there. In the country, the quiet country, no nurses sleep tonight. But in the White House, the full of shite house, the liar tweets tonight.
All right, the great Roy Zimmerman. And all right, so we're going to wrap this up. Uh-oh, did Kitty bail?
Nope.
No,
He's
okay,
back.
that's wrong.
He almost bailed.
That's the good kitty, right?
This is the good one.
Yeah, okay. So I just wanted to mention something to everybody out there, a message to all of you from all of us here at Club Helsinki. You know, that Zappa thing is fascinating. The fact is that Frank Zappa was an absolute hero to the resistance in Czechoslovakia because he was what he was, which was a free-spoken, uncensored artist. And we just want to encourage everybody to keep playing, keep writing, keep the arts alive. You know, that's why we do the virtual open mic and the open mic for that matter, you know, is to keep that community thing strong and vibrant. And now more than ever, people need it. Your voices need to be heard. And, you know, whatever it is, speak out, little comedy, little music, keep it going, keep the arts going. And please keep submitting to us here at clubhelsinki.live. And hopefully we will be able to play your offering, right?
Yes, definitely.
That's right.
We do have one more offering for tonight.
Yeah.
It's Rick Warren.
Yeah,
He
big,
closes just about every show for us. He closed just about every show for us at the live open mic, which actually existed at the actual live club
right.
up until March of 2020, and we hope to return to that in the not too far away future. It might be a little while. But,
everything you say is virtually absolutely true.
So this clip that we're going to be watching is from his live stream from September 13th, entitled Orion 1. And we're so happy to hear from Rick Warren, who worked on Warren Street and lived on Warren Street in Hudson, New York.
Yeah.
And thank you all for listening. Before we go, let's just look and see if there's any new chats.
I bet you there is.
Wayne Sheridan.
Hey, Wayne.
Hi, Wayne.
Yeah.
Nia. And we have some Club Helsinki people tuning in.
Wonderful.
And Edward. So thank you everybody for sending us messages.
Yeah, thanks for chatting with us, and we'll see you next week, everybody. Stay safe.
Thank you.